Do you like traveling? Absolutely. I'm a big fan of traveling. Every trip brings new experiences and learning, which I find really exciting. It's a chance to break away from the daily grind and spice things up a bit. But I don't like short trips because they involve too much traveling and offer too little time to really enjoy anything. How often do you go traveling? Well, with my teaching schedule, I usually manage to squeeze in a couple of trips a year. I tend to capitalize on the school holidays to jet off somewhere. It's not as often as I'd like, but I try to make the most of it when I do get the chance. Where do you usually travel? I usually stick to domestic travels within Vietnam. There's so much diversity here, from bustling cities to serene rural areas with crazy interesting bucolic views. Occasionally, when I have enough time, I venture out to neighboring countries in Southeast Asia like Thailand. My last trip to this country was a real blast. How do you feel when you are traveling? Oh, I feel alive and rejuvenated when I'm traveling. There's a sense of freedom and adventure that comes with being on the road exploring new places. Each journey is a chance to learn something new, not just about the places I visit, but also about myself. Do you think you spend too much time on social media? Honestly, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I do spend a bit too much time scrolling through social media. One minute you're checking a notification, and the next thing you know, you've been on it for an hour. Do your friends use social media? Oh, absolutely. I don't think I have a friend who doesn't use social media in some form or another. It's like the go-to way for us to stay connected, share updates, and just keep up with what everyone's up to. What do people often do on social media? There's a whole bunch of things people do on social media. They post updates about their lives, share photos and videos, comment on each other's posts, and a lot of people use it to stay informed with news and current events. Let's not forget just how much entertainment content you can find on any social media platforms. When did you start using social media? I started using it when I was in university, which was probably 10 years back. Initially, I was a bit reluctant, but I quickly realized it's a great tool for staying connected, especially with friends who moved to different cities or countries. It's been a regular part of my life since then. Do you read the news? Yeah, I try to keep up with the news, but I don't go overboard with it. It's crucial to stay informed, right? I usually skim through the headlines in the morning just to get the gist of what's going on. Do famous people often appear in the news? Oh, absolutely. Celebrities and public figures are always popping up in the news. Whether it's about their latest projects or some scandal, they're like magnets for headlines. This is because their names alone can actually bring in so many more viewers. Do you like to follow celebrities in the news? Not particularly, to be honest. I mean, it's hard to avoid hearing about them, but I don't go out of my way to follow celebrity news. I'm more interested in current events, education, and things that have a direct impact on my life and work. Do you think what is said in the news is correct? Well, I believe most news sources try to get their facts straight, but I also think it's important to take things with a grain of salt. Sometimes the news can be biased or not tell the whole story. It's always a good idea to cross-check information and look at different sources, just to make sure you're getting a well-rounded view of things.